When we return, Best Boat host Lori Hargrave discovers the benefits of Salt's Gone monthly salt removal application on your boat, car, and home in this week's Marine Product Showcase. This segment brought to you by Bennett. Benefits you can feel, reliability you can trust. Welcome back to Florida Sportsman Best Boat. Join Best Boat host Lori Hargrave as she learns how the latest salt removal solutions from Salt's Gone can protect your boat, car, and home by preventing corrosion and rust during this week's Marine Product Showcase.
I'm here today with Zach from Salt's Gone. Now, Zach, you have a product that helps with removal of salt and corrosion that you can spray on your boat, your dock, all of your electronics on your dock, but also you have a home service.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a pretty universal salt removal and corrosion protection product. It's super easy to use. Today we're going to show you exactly how to do it on your boat, include some of those other services, and just show you the benefits of our pH neutral, 100% safe salt removal product.
Awesome, let's start at the boats.
Let's do it.
Okay, Zach, I brought you here because this is actually my brother's boat, and this is the boat we take offshore. And when we come back in, having to clean the boat, it takes hours. And being out on the salt water all day, you can't let that salt sit. So that's why I brought you here, because I want to see you actually use the product on this boat, and I want to see what it's going to do.
Sure. Well, so the application of Salt's Gone is super simple. So it's a spray on, rinse off product as far as the salt goes. So when we say spray on, rinse off, we're going to start literally just hosing down the boat. You can see we've set the applicator to on, as opposed to a water only function. If you've got any type of deck dirt and those types of things that have, accumulated on the boat, you just might want to take a little brush and scrub those spot areas just for the dirt. But of course, its main purpose is to immediately remove the salt just upon contact. And you can see how quickly we cover this boat. And you got plenty of reach out of the hose end sprayer. We can get the radar up top. And as we move down the boat, this is all we're talking about. Then we're going to switch over, and we're just simply going to rinse the product off. So just like anything else, start at the top, work your way down. The glass, the stainless railings.
And so obviously as well, it's going back into the water. It's obviously not going to affect any type of marine life.
Yeah, so it's totally pH neutral, biodegradable, non-hazardous, and non-toxic. So for the same reason here in a little bit, we're gonna get it all over plants and everything like that in the backyard when we do the house, is the same reason it's not gonna hurt any type of aquatic life.
Okay, now too, you said I can flush that through the motor, so can we go do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so we're here to flush out the motors, and I see that there's not a holder to pour this in, which I think is cool. One less thing not to have to worry about, but you said just pour it in the hose. You've got it kinked.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it real simple, right?
Okay.
So before we hook it up, normally we kink the hose anyway. All you're gonna do is pour some Salt's Gone in that hose for me. We're doing a couple motors here, we'll...
Tell me when.
All right, you got a good amount in there now.
Okay.
And all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna screw it onto the attachment. You can help me if you want.
Okay.
Right.
So now explain a little bit of this to me. I failed chemistry. Why is water just not enough?
So water carries salt, it doesn't remove it. And what Salt's Gone is doing is it's actually chelating the salt. So what that means, forget the science, we're giving the sodium something it likes more than chlorine, and the chlorine something it likes more than sodium. So on contact, the Salt's Gone is working with the salt to never be salt any longer. It'll never turn back into salt. And that's really where, Salt's Gone is so unique, is that it is pH neutral and works through that chemical process of chelation.
Watching the boat get cleaned up, what a time saver with the salt removal. Now, you said there's also another business side to Salt's Gone, and it's for the home. And Ryan's coming in and he's going to show us how the product works on your home if you live on the water.
Yeah, so we're gonna meet Ryan with Salt's Gone Services up at the front of the house. He's backing in and unloading the truck now.
Okay, Zach, we've got Ryan behind us with the Salt's Gone product for the home services. Now, can you explain a little bit more to me about this? Like right now, he's applying the product. What happens? I mean, do we rinse off? Is there gonna be a residue?
So what Ryan's doing behind us here is he is obviously spraying the entire house down with Salt's Gone from the gutters down. And then after that, he's gonna use his wireless remote, switch over to just water running through the system, and he's gonna rinse the entire property. So one of the great things is not only is it gonna take all the salt with it, but it's gonna take a lot of the dirt with it. They're gonna leave with crystal clear windows. But it's a super simple process, totally non-invasive, you know, for the homeowner. And generally, we're only out here somewhere between an hour and an hour and a half. So it's pretty quick and doesn't tie up your whole day.
Zach, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out here today and showing us your product and actually using it so we can see how it works. And I'm already going to put in an order because I want to protect my home and my boat, and I love that it's non-toxic and it doesn't kill my grass, all these wonderful things. So just thank you so much for coming out here and actually showing us the product today.
Hey, you bet.